Hi, my name is Elena Labranche. I'm the Director of Inuit Values and Practices working for the Regional Health Board.
My name is Minnie Grey, the Executive Director of the Nunavik Regional Health Board.
I'm Rochette, Director of Public Health.
And I'm Kitty Gordon, Assistant Director of Public Health. So, what is TB?
TB, it stands for tuberculosis. It's caused by a tiny germ that goes in the lung, and if you breathe enough germs, these germs can stay in your lung, and after some months, years, it can become active and cause a disease of the lung, but also any organ of the body can have tuberculosis.
If it's not treated.
If it's not treated, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
And what's the difference between active TB and sleeping TB?
Active TB will make you sick as it spreads through your body. The germ finds refuge in the lungs mostly, but it can go in the bloodstream to go to your organs.
And sleeping TB?
Sleeping TB can't make you sick and you can't spread it to others. What are the symptoms of TB and who can get it? What ages?
Unusual and persistent cough for more than 2 weeks is usually the first symptom. Having a fever, coughing up blood, great fatigue, being really tired, loss of appetite, night sweats, or even weight loss will develop over time. And everyone can get infected with TB, from infants to elders.
And how is TB treated?
TB is treated with antibiotics. The earlier the treatment starts, the better it is, and easier it will be for the disease to be eliminated. And it takes up to 6 to 9 months of treatment to complete the treatment. But after taking the treatment for a few weeks, you won't be contagious anymore when you have the active TB. But you must complete the whole treatment for it to be completely eliminated.
For it to be completely gone.
Yes.
Okay.
If I had TB twice in my life, would it be easier to get it again?
The TB treatment is very effective, so usually when it's treated, it won't go back again. But even after treatment, it is possible if you are in contact with another contagious case, you can have TB again. So it's not your old TB that is coming again.
It's a new
It's
version.
a new version of the TB because you are in contact with another person that is contagious.
How can a person catch TB?
You can get tuberculosis if you spend several hours in a close location with someone who has active TB.
And what about if you are with someone with a sleeping TB?
No, you can't catch sleeping TB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how is it spread?
The germ is transmitted through air by breathing, coughing, sneezing, laughing, or even singing. In some cases, it's been known to be transmitted through sharing smoking devices, such as things you use to smoke marijuana or hashish.
And TB cannot be spread by hugging, kissing, touching, shaking hands, sharing clothes, sharing a drink, even sharing a cigarette. And by touching objects such as doorknobs, you cannot get
Or
TB.
shaking hands.
Even with shaking hands, you cannot get TB that way.
Okay.
It's airborne transmission.
It's
Like-
not by touch.
Yeah, like
It's
we are
through the
close
air.
right now. If one of us had TB, we would be spreading it to us because
Each other.
yeah.
Also, living in small homes with many people does not itself give TB, but if you have somebody in the house that has active TB, you can you can spread the disease that way to all the household members.
If I had sleeping TB but took medication, would it become active again?
Even if you had sleeping TB and had it treated, it's possible to get a new TB infection. This can happen if you're, again, in a regular contact with someone who has contagious TB. Therefore, if you had TB in the past and were treated, it is important to know the symptoms of TB and to seek help if they reappear.
I once had a sleeping TB positive result when I was a child. Should I get tested again to be on the safe side?
If you had sleeping TB and you had a skin test that was positive, treated or not, your skin test will still be positive. So you don't have to repeat it. If you are in contact with someone with TB, with an active contagious TB, it's not a skin test that you will need, it's a chest x-ray to eliminate the possibility of the disease.
How widespread is TB in the region?
TB has affected Nunavimmiut especially for the past 10 years. And some communities are more affected than others. This is because once a community has had an outbreak, some new cases of TB, it put this community at risk of having other cases. So that's why affected communities take it very seriously and have put a lot of efforts to try to eliminate TB.
And within the Nunavik Regional Board of Health and Social Services through the Public Health Department, we're working very closely with the two establishments to work with the affected communities. As well, we're working with leaders and organizations to ensure that the public is well aware of what TB is and that people are taking steps to stay healthy. So it's everybody's responsibility to know more about TB.